Finally, the sun came out. Today, just bear with me for a minute, will you? Have you ever heard this piece of music? What about this one? Or this? You surely heard this particular one. If not, let's do something about it, because you are missing out. These are all works by Richard Strauss, who died on this day in 1949. Richard Strauss was born in 1864 in Munich. Following Wagner, he certainly is the biggest name of German music of late 19th century and the first part of the 20th century. But sadly, if you go to Munich now and say Richard Strauss, most people will just point at a fountain that's actually named after him. But most will not have heard of Richard Strauss, unfortunately. Certainly not his music. And that's very sad. It's like going to Salzburg and saying, oh, do you know Mozart? And they will say, oh yeah, there's the Mozart chocolates, or there's this house. Unfortunately, in Munich, the house where he was born doesn't exist anymore. It's a big parking garage. When we talk about his music, we simplify it and say until 1900, he composed mostly symphonic poems, in German Tondichtung, large orchestral pieces, which depict either a philosophical idea or sometimes just a real story, like Don Quixote and like the Alpine Symphony. After that, he composed mainly operas with Salome and Electra and Rosenkavalier. But of course, this is very simplified, like Alpine Symphony actually dates from 1915. If you like soundtracks, if you like film music, this music by Strauss is the precursor of film music. This is the film music looking for its film, if you like. I really cannot express in words what this music makes me feel, how it inspires me, excites me, brings tears to my eyes. And this is not only Strauss, of course, but now I'm talking about Richard Strauss. So I really would like you to enjoy this music. Let this music create fantasies, images in your head. Let this music take you away from regular, boring, and deadly and ugly world that's around us. If you'd like to find out more about Strauss, there is a lot of stuff online. But avoid one particular video when the online creator cannot even pronounce his name. He made a whole documentary, he calls, basically reading his life from a text with some pictures, but cannot pronounce his name. His name is Richard, not Richard, because it's German. It's a hard H. And Strauss, in German, ST makes the st sound. So Richard Strauss. It's not Richard, it's not Strauss or Strauss or whatever, it's Strauss. It's very simple actually. Strauss is buried here in Garmisch at this family grave. Garmisch is a small town that was actually joined together with Partenkirchen in 1935. He loved the mountains, so you are surrounded by the beginnings of the Alps here, and he bought a villa in 1908 with the income of the Opera Salome. He died here in 1949 on September 8th, and this is where he's buried along with his other family members. The villa where he died and where he lived still belongs to the Strauss family. It's a private place, it's not possible to visit. But there is an institute where they display his personal belongings and other memorabilia about Richard Strauss. If you'd like to hear more about Strauss and happen to be in Munich or Salzburg, come and join me on one of my musical tours where I talk about Strauss and his music more in depth. It takes some time to get acquainted with this kind of music and to appreciate it, different colors. Strauss, as a great orchestrator, used all possibilities of the symphonic orchestra, from the lowest pitches to the highest pitches that human ear can actually hear. An Alpine symphony requires more than 137 people on the stage. That's not something you can just easily imitate. This is acoustic music. There's no amplification, there's no electronics or anything like that. It's musicians making music with acoustic instruments. Fiendishly difficult music. He wrote very difficult music for all strings, all winds, and also all brass music. He had a particular affinity for the horn because his father was a horn player at the court orchestra here in Munich. So do get acquainted with Richard Strauss's music. There's so much more, of course, but that's a good beginning, I would say. Until another video, take care.